This is a production. Drone TV.
Stick and move, duck and weave, the rope-a-dope, or looking at cards? We've got knife coon, scissors on, plus the pizza backdrop, and now it's on, cause we're looking at cards, looking at cards! Hola amigos, my name is Pedro Boricedro, Texan Spaniard. Welcome to Looking at Cards. It's a Tuesday, it's a Tuesday night. It's March 10th. A week from today is St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is a week from today, amigos. My hat's kind of askew. Let me see if I can fix that up. My hat was a bit askewed. It still seems slightly askew, but oh well. Yeah, a week from today is St. Patrick's Day. I don't know what special we can do on St. Patrick's Day, but we'll figure something out. I see Zeus King Dark is in his house. Welcome in, Zeus. Are you here, Zeus, to see these Kayo Boxing cards, round 1 boxing cards, 1991-1992 series. Zeus actually was the one who told me about these cards. Zeus, you were the one who told me about these cards. And I looked them up. I found them for $5. I got 4. You said, Pedro, you got rubber band, a baseball, or tennis ball in the visor of your hat. Do what now? I don't think so. Let me see. No, it's got Godzilla stuff. There must be a joke I'm missing here, but yeah, Zeus, you're the one who told me about these KO cards, and yeah, I found it for like 4 packs for $5, so I got some. Says KO randomly sequenced action photos, computer design, innovative stats. Whoa. 1991 KO cards printed in the USA. Grab a ringside seat for round 1 KO boxing cards 1991. Oh, okay. Premier edition. Look for special holograms and authentic autograph cards. Collect the entire action pack 250 card set. They had 250 cards in this set, Zeus. Kill cards are knockout. I seriously doubt we'll get any autograph cards. I hope we get a hologram card. That'll be nice, but I don't think we're gonna get the thing. We're starting now across the Mexican. 6 p.m. your time, though. I think it's 6 p.m. your time. It was 6:03. That's just, we always start, the pre-show's always about 10 minutes or however many minutes before the thing. The actual thing starts at the top of the hour, so, yeah, you're just like 3 or 4 minutes late. We haven't even opened a pack yet, so, yeah, we've been looking at this, but now we need help opening this, so I think we know who we need to call. Scissors son, here to the rescue with Scissors son. When you need something open, yeah, he's your man, he's Scissors son. You just threw the rabbits on their night cages and ran. What? It's not that important. It's not that important. Thank you, though. Hope the rabbits are all doing well. All right, let's do this. Whoosh, whoosh. All right, I'm excited. I am excited. So you guys ready? You guys ready to do this? Let's do this. First up, Larry Hazard, Commissioner Larry Hazard. This would be the first card we would pull, wouldn't it? A non-boxer. A non-boxer. A non-boxer. But yes, the first card we pull, Larry Hazard. Let's look at the back. Larry Hazard, Commissioner, appointed New Jersey Boxing Commissioner in 1985. A strong advocate for health and safety in boxing, refereed over 40 World Championship bouts, including fights with Marvin Hagler and Michael Spinks. Conducts refereeing seminars around the world. Larry was a 3-time New Jersey Golden Gloves champion and a former principal in Newark, New Jersey. Larry Hazard. Up next, Jesus Salud. Jesus Salud. Jesus Salud. Featherweight. I don't remember Jesus Salud. I'll be honest, I don't remember him. Former WBA junior featherweight champion who was stripped of his title for not making a mandatory defense. Won the title via disqualification over Juan Jose Estrada in December 1989. And then you get some of his matches. You can see the opponent, the date, the opponent, the location, weight, the result, and the round, titles, blah, blah, blah. So all they mentioned his hometown was Hawaii. Date of birth, 137, lost 4, draw 0, KOs 20. Jesus Salud. Up next, it's Eddie Unan. Eddie Unan, another featherweight. Another featherweight, amigos. A featherweight prospect from Australia who debuted in February 1991 with a TKO of Martin Roberts. Look how many fights this dude had. Look how many fights this dude had. His first one is February 1st of 1991. That's his first fight. Second fight is March 15th. Third fight is April 12th. And then his fourth fight was April 16th. What are the odds you fight like 4 days after another fight? That is pretty crazy. So, up next, it's Julio Cesar Vasquez, not Chavez, but Julio Cesar Vasquez. Julio Cesar Vasquez, junior middleweight. Whoa. Didn't mean to drop it. Unbeaten Argentine middleweight, was previously ranked by the WBC at 154 pounds. Knocked out Troy Wortham in only U.S. appearance. Hometown is Santa Fe, Argentina. Born in 66. 26 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, 18 KOs. Up next, Scott Olsen, flyweight. Scott Olsen, flyweight. Junior flyweight, and then in the back it says junior flyweight. Aggressive flyweight prospect who fights for top rank. Nicknamed as Bulldog, represented Canada in the 1988 Olympics and lost to Michael Carbajal. I remember Michael Carbajal. Up next, Simon Brown, welterweight. Simon Brown, IBF welterweight champion who is the division's hardest puncher. A pressure fighter who thrives on his left hook. He's only lost to Marlon Starlin. Remember Marlon Starling? I remember Marlon Starlin. Hometown Washington, D.C., born in 63, 134, lost 1, draw 0, KOs 25. Simon Brown. Up next, Azuma Nelson. Remember Azuma Nelson? Junior lightweight. I remember he was in a lot of big fights. Azuma Nelson was in a lot of big fights once upon a time. Once upon a time, he was in quite a few fights. Junior flyweight, a world champion at featherweight and junior lightweight. The native of Ghana is a devastating puncher with both hands. His only career loss have come to Salvador Sanchez and Pernell Whitaker. That's right. Won the featherweight title from Wilfredo Gomez. All I want to do is zoom. Azuma Nelson. Oh, Donnie Lalonde. I remember him. Donnie Lalonde, light heavyweight. I think he also, at some point, he competed at cruiserweight as well. He did compete at the cruiserweight level as well. But Donnie Lalonde, hard-punching Canadian who won the vacant WBC light heavyweight title by knocking out Eddie Davis in 1987. Historic showdown, lost his title and the newly created WBC, that's right, super middleweight title to Sugar Ray Leonard via a 9th round KO. Dropped Leonard in the fight. I remember that fight. Yeah, he did lose to Sugar Ray Leonard. This is true. Donnie Lalonde. Oh, Bob Arum. Very famous promoter. Very famous promoter. We all remembered Bob Arum, I'm sure. If you followed boxing at all back in the day, you remember Bob Arum. Super famous dude. Founder of Top Rank, has been promoting championship fights for over 15 years. Has promoted Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, and Thomas Hearns. Is responsible for starting a weekly series of fights on ESPN cable network. Is a graduate of Harvard Law School and assistant United States Attorney, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, pretty much any promoter you mention is going to be a crook. Mention a promoter, most likely they were a crook. Oh, look, Billy Costello, an all-time great. Billy Costello. I love this photo they use. Great photo. That is a great black and white photo there. Billy Costello, junior welterweight, won the WBC junior welterweight title with a knockout of Bruce Curry. Boxer puncher successfully defended his title against former champion Saul Mambi. Lost title to Lonnie Smith. 131 lost to Drew 0. 18 KOs. Billy Costello. These are nice. I like these. Louis Lamelli. Wow, there's a name I haven't heard in a long ass time. Louis Lamelli, junior welterweight. Love the trunks, the shorts. A junior welterweight, rugged boxer who moved up from the lightweight ranks, has beaten Top Rank Courtney Hooper and John Duplass, fought for IBF lightweight title in 1989 and was knocked out by Pernell Whitaker. Louis Lamelli. Oh, Tyrone Jackson. Tyrone Jackson, junior lightweight. Junior lightweight. Tyrone Jackson, junior lightweight, won his first 22 fights before challenging for the IBF 126-pound title and losing to Ki Young Chung in Korea. So he's 131, lost 4, drew 0, 25 KOs at this point in time. At this point in time. Oh, wow, Alexis Arguello. Alexis Arguello, very famous fighter from back in the day. I am from the epic fight against Aaron Pryor. You may remember he got famously KO'd like late in that fight against Aaron Pryor. An all-time classic if you've never seen that fight. Alexis Arguello, junior lightweight. The Nicaraguan-born fighter won the WBA featherweight title with a knockout of Ruben Olivares, and later won the WC super featherweight and lightweight titles. Yeah, he had a series of excellent fights. Quite the fighter. Once upon a time, Alexis Arguello. And the last card of this set, oh, Michael Alige. I don't remember how to say his name, but I remember him very well. He kind of had famous hair. Had famous hair once upon a time. Known for his sequin outfits and potent right hand, the Silk fought Olympic hero Frank Tate for the IBF middleweight title in 1988 and lost the decision. Went 12 rounds with Thomas Hearns losing a unanimous decision. So that's the first pack. That was the first pack, amigos. A lot of cards. How many cards are in these? 14 cards. A lot of cards. We really got our money's worth back in the day, didn't we? I mean, I say back in the day. I only paid $5 for these cards, so. Let's keep it going with Julian Jackson. Julian Jackson looks like he just put someone down on the canvas. Julian just put someone down on the canvas. Middleweight, perhaps one of the hardest punchers in boxing, a native of the Virgin Islands, who won the vacant WBC title with a knockout of Harold Graham. I remember him. Previously held the WA junior middleweight title, which he relinquished. Oh, Meldrick Taylor. Meldrick Taylor, very famous fighter. Had that famous fight against Julio Cesar Chavez. Very famous fight against Julio Cesar Chavez. Meldrick Taylor. Welterweight, captured WBA welterweight title with a convincing 12-round decision over Aaron Davis. Previously held the IBF junior welterweight crown, but lost it to Julio Cesar Chavez in a controversial TKO in the 12th round. 1984 Olympic gold medalist who possesses the fastest hands in the sport. He did have pretty fast hands. Meldrick Taylor. Lindell Holmes. I don't remember Lindell Holmes. I do not remember this guy. But super middleweight, Lindell Holmes. A longtime veteran who finally won a world title by decisioning. This is their wording, not mine. Decisioning Frank Tate for the IBF super middleweight crown. Lost in the 1976 Olympic trials to eventual gold medalist Michael Spinks. Was at one time #1 ranked middleweight contender. Hey Ange, welcome in. We are looking at KO boxing cards. Welcome in, Ange. And ooh, Shambra Mitchell. Lightweight. Shambra Mitchell. A quick-fisted southpaw who is rising through the lightweight ranks. Decision former world champion Bazooka Limon and knocked out veteran Dana Roston in 1990. Is a former junior Olympic champion who won 5 Golden Gloves championships. Oh, here's an interesting one. Cat's Trampler, matchmakers. Why are they in baseball gear? Special interest. Top Rank Inc. is generally considered the most successful national promotional company, partly because of the matchmaking duo of Raw and Terminator Cats in New York and Bruce Trampler in Las Vegas. The proteges of all-time great Teddy Brenner put on very popular matches seen weekly for ESPN last 11 years. In the spare time, they replay the 57-58 World Series. That's kind of goofy. You say there's a new music streamer? Who's the new music streamer? Ricardo Cepeda, featherweight Ricardo Cepeda. Won the Continental America's featherweight title in 1990. Is the nephew of former baseball Orlando Cepeda, born in Puerto Rico. He now trained in the Bronx. So, there you go. Ricardo Cepeda. Kevin Pompey. Kevin Pompey. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Kevin Pompey. Lost a 12-round decision to top contender Tyrone Trice in an action-packed punch-out televised on ESPN. A whirlwind puncher who doesn't stop fighting from bell to bell. Kevin Pompey. So Scott Singh. Okay. Charles Williams, light heavyweight. Light heavyweight. A crafty veteran who got off the deck to win the IBF light heavyweight title from Bobby Chess. Remember Bobby Chess? Prince Charles also stopped Chess in the rematch. Stopped the rugged Frankie Swindle in 1990 and James the Heat Kenshin in 1991. Sundancer Cowboy, how are you doing? Welcome in, Sundancer Cowboy. We are looking at some Kayo Boxing. If you like the kangaroos, look at the packages. Yeah, shiny versions on the packages. Lou Duva. Lou Duva, very famous trainer. Very famous trainer. Very famous trainer. Lou Duva, longtime trainer that has been in boxing over 50 years. As a teenager, he won the New Jersey Diamond Gloves as a welterweight, has trained world champions Pernell Whitaker, Meldrick Taylor, and Evander Holyfield. Is the father of promoter Dan Duva. Old Lou Duva. Lou Duva. Oh, all-time great now. All-time great boxer, a legend, Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes was the man. Heavyweight, won his first 48 fights before losing to Michael Spinks, defeated Ken Norton for WBC Heavyweight Championship, and went on to successfully defend the title 20 times. Tremendous left jab. Has resumed his boxing career in 1991 with a first-round knockout of Tim Doc Anderson. Larry Holmes is a fantastic fighter, a true legend. True legend. Don't look at his later fight stuff. Don't look at that stuff. He should have never came back. He should have never came back when he did. But you know, we know how money is. We know how money is. Oh, James McGirt. James McGirt. I remember James McGirt. James McGirt, former IBF junior welterweight champion. Yeah, James Buddy McGirt. Buddy recently eclipsed the 50-win plateau. Experts agree Buddy's style is a throwback to many of history's all-time greats. Holds wins over Sal Mamby, Frankie Warren, Howard Davis, and Joe Manley. James Buddy McGirt. James Buddy McGirt. Oh, look, it's Roger Mayweather. Another great fighter. Roger Mayweather, junior welterweight. The uncle of Floyd Mayweather Jr. The uncle of Floyd Mayweather Jr. He had a great career. Roger Mayweather had a great career back in the day. He was good stuff. A former WBC 140-pound champion who was also a world champion at 130 pounds. Turned pro in 1981. Has fought 6 past or present world champions. Has devastating power in his right hand. Roger Mayweather. Joey Giardello. Joey Giardello. Another legend. Another legend from back in the days before any of us were alive. It's part of the steep boxing tradition of the city of Philadelphia. One of many gritty fighters from that city to win a world title, best known for grueling wars with Dick Tiger, of which he won 2, but beat Sugar Ray Robinson. Joey Giardello. Joey Giardello. Yeah, I like these cards. These are nice. These are nice cards. And the last of this pack, Gabriel Ruelas. Gabriel Ruelas. I totally messed up saying that name. But junior lightweight, started boxing career at age 11 under the tutelage of Joe Gosson. A hard puncher, Gabriel was undefeated until a broken elbow forced him to quit a bout with Jeff Franklin. All right, we got 2 more packs to go. Got 2 more packs to go, amigos. Let's do this. Let's do this. Whoosh. Whoosh. Let me move some of these over here. Alright. So far, we haven't gotten any holograms and no, what are the other ones? Autograph cards. But we got Juan Negron, Junior Lightweight, Juan Negron. Junior Lightweight, tall, lanky Junior Lightweight who packs power in both fists, was a 2-time New Jersey Golden Gloves champion, is one of 9 children. His brother Ismail is a veteran middleweight. One of 9 children. Wow. No wonder he could fight. Mitch Green. Mitch Green. Cross the Mexican. Mitch Green. Now, I remember Mitch Green. Anyone who saw boxing back then remembers Mitch Green for one reason, his hair. We all remember Mitch Green's hair. Former New York Golden Gloves champion, went the distance with Mike Tyson in Madison Square Garden in 1986. Yeah. Mitch Green. He was kind of an unconventional fighter. Kind of unconventional. Oh, Thomas Tate. Thomas Tate, middleweight. Thomas Tate. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Well, these cards, I'll say they feel no gum in these. No gum in these. These feel kind of cheap. I won't lie. These feel a little cheap the way they were printed and stuff, but I do like them. I do like the cards. But in terms of the materials, they feel a little cheap. Yeah. No, they don't come with a mouth guard. There's no mouth guard in these when you open these. Middleweight contender out of Houston, who has gone undefeated since turning pro in 1989, has 14 knockouts, first 18 fights. Thomas Tate. Oh, Julio Cesar Chavez. Julio Cesar Chavez, junior welterweight. We all know Julio Cesar Chavez. We all know this guy. We all know Julio Cesar Chavez. 3-division titleist who is considered by many as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the sport. Stopped Meldrick Taylor with 2 seconds left in the fight to unify WBC and IBF 140-pound titles. A pressure fighter, Chavez uses his skill and power to wear down his opponents. Look, at this point in time, 74 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, 60 KOs. He would eventually lose. He would eventually lose some fights. But it took quite a while till he lost a fight. It took quite some time before he lost a fight. Rusty something. I don't know how to say this last name. Derouen. I do not know how to say this last name, but we'll just say Rusty. Rusty, a welterweight. Had an outstanding amateur career that included 4 Mississippi Golden Glove titles. Avenged his first pro loss to Richard Gorbet by stopping Gorbet in the rematch. Has an aggressive style and a powerful left hook. Starred as a pitcher while playing high school baseball. Okay. Played high school baseball one point. Rusty. John David Jackson. John David Jackson. Junior middleweight. The WBO junior middleweight champion is managed by Emmanuel Stewart and is a member of the Kronk boxing team. Stylish southpaw who's unbeaten as a pro. Dennis Andres. Dennis Andres. This guy was in a lot of fights, a lot of big fights once upon a time. He was a little unconventional. His style was a little unconventional as well. But a light heavyweight fighter. Dennis Andres decisioned Robert Daniels to win the WBA junior heavyweight title in 1991. His handsome features prompted fans to call him the matinee idol early in his career. The former IBF light heavyweight champion revitalized his career with a knockout over 1988 Olympian Andrew Maynard. I remember Andrew Maynard. Dennis Andres. Wow, hadn't heard of him in a long time. Long time. Sergey Artemiev. Sergey Artemiev, lightweight. I remember this guy a little bit. I remember seeing him on TV. A former USSR national amateur champion, has over 200 amateur fights on his resume. Biggest pro win was an 8-round majority decision over featherweight prospect Fred Liberatore. His twin brother Alex is also fighting professionally in the United States. Don Allison. Don Allison, junior welterweight. A pure boxer with good defensive skills. His biggest win is a TKO of Thomas Hernandez. Lost hard-fought decision to Rick Myers in July 1991. Don Allison. Ronaldo Snipes. I don't remember Ronaldo Snipes, but there you go. Ronaldo Snipes. Heavyweight. He's a heavyweight. Or he was. Devastating puncher and a perennial contender. Had champion Larry Holmes on the canvas before getting stopped in the 11th round in 1981 title fight. Oh, I don't remember that at all. I don't remember that fight at all, but now I want to look it up. Ronaldo Snipes. Didn't mean to put it off the screen. Sorry about that. Bobby Ches. Bobby Ches. I remember this guy. Bobby Ches. He was in some fights. Cruiserweight. Decision Robert Daniels to win the WBA junior heavyweight title 1981. His handsome features prompted his fans to call him the matinee. This is the same thing they said about that other guy. Look. Let me find the Dennis Andres thing. Hold on. Let me find the Dennis Andres card. Look, they say the exact same things. Light heavyweight. Well, his says light heavyweight. His says cruiserweight. Decision Robert Daniels to win the 1990 to win the WBA junior heavyweight. They say the exact same stuff. Oh my goodness. They got the how they get like the same text but the different pictures, different names. How does that happen? That's pretty wild, right? Yeah, one of them is in error. This is for certain. One of them is in error. Raul Perez. Raul Perez. Bantamweight. Raul Perez. Bantamweight. A native of Mexico who won the WC Bantamweight title by upsetting Miguel Lora 1988. Holds a TK win over former champion Gabby Canizales. Won his first 25 pro fights. Oh, Vito Antuofermo. Very famous from his fights against Marvin Hagler. And I think Roberto Duran as well. Decision Hugo Caro in 1979 to win world middleweight title. Fought Marvin Hagler to a draw. Pressure fighter who wore opponents down. Vito Antuofermo. Yeah, once upon a time it was kind of like that. Sugar Baby Rojas. Junior featherweight Sugar Baby Rojas. Native of Colombia who won the WBC Super Flyweight title with a 12-round decision over Santos La Sierra in 1987. An excellent counterpuncher, he lost his decision to welcome Noida for the IBF Junior Featherweight title in 1991. We got one more pack to go, amigos. One more pack to go, and then we'll be done with the KO cards. I've been enjoying these cards, though. They're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. Again, the cards do feel kind of cheap. Like what they're made of and stuff feels kind of cheap. But oh, you have ads? Okay. You guys, let me know when the ads are over. When the ads are over, we will resume. We will resume when the ads are over. When the ads end, we will resume. You guys let me know. While the ads are going on, hey, did you guys know I have a new single out? Gen X Romantic. It's available wherever you stream your music. Anywhere you guys stream your music, you can find my new single, Gen X Romantic. The A-side's catchy. The B-side's super catchy, in my opinion. Everyone should check out that B-side. Yeah. Wherever you cats, wherever you cats stream your music. Wherever you stream your music. And for those joining us right now, we are looking at vintage 1991 KO boxing cards. Vintage boxing cards. We've gone through 3 packs already. We're about to go through the 4th pack. As soon as the ads end, we will go through the 4th pack. As soon as I'm told the ads are over. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. So now we can start on the 4th pack. Up first, Ken Norton. Total legend. Total all-time great. Ken Norton. Fantastic fighter. Broke Muhammad Ali's jaw in the first fight, which Norton won in 1973. Named the WBC champion in 1978. Is the only heavyweight champion never to win a world title fight. His son plays football for the Dallas Cowboys. This is true. This was true. Ken Norton. Rick Myers, junior welterweight, Rick Myers. A hard-punching prospect who is trained by Kevin Rooney, a former Jersey Golden Gloves champion. Oh, Barney Ross, all-time great, Barney Ross. That's a cool picture. That is a very cool picture. Welterweight, a 3-division champion who held the lightweight, junior welterweight, and welterweight title, is best remembered for winning 2 fights of a sizzling 3-fight series with Jimmy McLaren. The first 2 fights were decided by split decision, but Ross won a unanimous decision in the rubber match. He does, doesn't he? He does indeed look like a 1930s. Let's see the years involved. Yeah, he fought in the 30s. He did fight in the 30s, Zeus. So you clocked that. You clocked that, the time period, pretty accurately. Oh, Joe Lasisi. Lasisi, however you want to say it. Lasisi. Light heavyweight. Won 20 straight fights before losing to close friend Virgil Hill. I remember Virgil Hill. via 7th round TKO in WBA light heavyweight title fight, has beaten top 175 pounders Uriah Grant. Oh, there's another name. And Mike Sedale. Oh, interesting. Jimmy Benz. Jimmy Benz. Talking about gangsters, Zeus. Jimmy Benz from the WBA. Philadelphia-based lawyer who is the legal counsel for the WBA, is also former head of the Pennsylvania Athletic Commission. Played Rocky Balboa's lawyer in the movie Rocky V. Was a lawyer, played a lawyer. Sun Kill Moon. Sun Kill Moon. Let's see if I can get it to focus there. Junior bantamweight Sun Kill Moon. Junior bantamweight, a rugged brawler who won the WBA bantamweight title in 7th pro fight with a technical win over Kawakar Galaxy. Whoa. After losing his title back to Galaxy, he dropped down in weight to capture the WBC super flyweight title. Edward Cook. Edward Cook. I don't think I remember this guy. Just being honest, I don't think I remember an Edward Cook. But flyweight. Won unanimous 12-round decision over veteran Diego Avila to capture the USBA bantamweight title in a bout televised on ESPN. Was an All-Army champion in 1987, 1988, and won the International Military Championship in 1989. Is a power puncher. Edward Cook. Luis Garcia. Luis Garcia, welterweight. Luis Garcia. Native of Venezuela, who made his American debut in June 1991 and lost a split decision to Meldrick Taylor in a bid for the WBA welterweight title, possesses an excellent jab. Sean O'Grady, all-time great Sean O'Grady. Won the lightweight title from something Ken. I can't pronounce the guy's name. Huller Kenty. Lost controversial fight to WBC champion Jim Watt in Scotland. Is now a fight commentator on the USA Cable Network. I remember him, on those USA Fight Nights. I remember him on those as a commentator. Sean O'Grady. Let's see if we can get to focus. There we go. Calvin Grove. Calvin Grove. Junior lightweight Calvin Grove. Won his first 33 fights, including 4th round knockout of Antonio Rivera in his 31st. They gave him the IBF featherweight crown. Retained the title win over Myron Taylor before losing the belt on a 15-round decision to Jorge Paez. I remember Jorge Paez. Calvin Grove. I remember the fight where he lost to Jorge Paez. I remember that one. 6 shooters. Cowboy champs. Whoa, look at this. What the heck is this? Look at this card, amigos. Look at this crazy card. These 3 amigos may be packing pistols and dreaming of the Wild West, but rest assured, when challenged to a duel, their choice of weapon is still a pair of boxing gloves. Meldrick Taylor, Hector Macho Camacho, and Pernell Whitaker. So it's those 3. It's Meldrick Taylor, Hector Macho Camacho, and Sweet Pea Pernell Whitaker. That's who it'd be. Alfred Cole. Alfred Cole. Cruiserweight Alfred Cole. Captured the USBA Cruiserweight title in March 1991 by winning a 12-round decision over Leon Taylor. The only man to have beaten him, an alternate on the 1980 Olympic team, an aggressive boxer who lost to Andrew Maynard in the Olympic trials. Emmanuel Stewart, very famous manager, trainer, Emmanuel Stewart. Founder of the famous Kronk Gym in Detroit, Michigan, has directed Thomas Hearns, Helmer Kenty, and Melton McRory to world titles. Was a respected amateur fighter before becoming a trainer and manager. Has assembled perhaps the most formidable boxing team in the sport's history, which should only get stronger with young stars Michael Moore, Jamal Hinton, and Obakar. Emmanuel Stewart. And the last card, the last one. It's Myung Woo Ya, junior flyweight. Won the WBA junior flyweight title with a 15-round decision over Joey Alavio in 1985. Has made 17 successful title defenses. Beat Leo Gomez by split decision in April 1990 and then scored a unanimous decision over Gomez 7 months later. 17 title defenses. That is something else. I'll have to look this guy up because that's pretty impressive. So those were those cards. A lot of cards. I didn't realize there was going to be so many cards, amigos. So many cards. 14 cards per pack, 14 by 4. That's quite a bit of cards. But yeah, KO Boxing cards. We didn't get any hologram. We didn't get no hologram cards and no autograph cards, but we got some cards. Yeah, that's a lot of cards. 64 cards. That is quite a bit. That is quite a bit. All right. So you guys know what time it is now, right? Dun, 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 dun. Silly CDs and wacky packages. It's time to go through these. Some silly CDs and wacky packages. We'll go through these quickly. If I can get it out. Amigos. So we got puzzle piece. BLT, crispy sexy meal. Did we get this one before? Or is this one new? This might be new. I don't remember BLT. Crispy sexy meal. If I was your waitress, water refills, silly hojo, pigging on you. BLT. Flabby Rude, the bottles. Flabby Rude, the bottles. Con together. She came in through the barroom window. Here comes the runs. No. And, Sicky Fartin. Featuring his hit song, Lettin' La Vida Stinka. No. He's eating beans and he's farting. No. Lettin' La Vida Stinka. Lettin' La Vida Stinka. Bum bunch dun 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 dun. I think those were new cards, amigos. I think those were new cards. I think they were new. So let's see. Puzzle piece. Oh God. Sheer bulimia. No, sheer bulimia. Rundown way. Taking back my lunch. We all barf alone. The puker. No. Don't do it. Don't do bulimia, people. Don't do it. Instinct. No science attack. I'm pretty sure we have seen that one before. And we definitely have seen Phil Swill bathe before. Mud's all over me and love is a sweat thing. So, those were silly CDs. Let's see here. Time for wacky packages. Time for wacky packages. And as usual, 20-year-old gum. Here you go, Bean. I know you like the 20-year-old gum. We got Jelly-O. Jellyfish dessert. Is this one new or not? I can't remember if this is or not. Dangerously delicious. Jelly-O jellyfish dessert. Very painful. Shocking flavor. It's got a puzzle piece on the back. Ooh, Yugu. No. Yugu. Chocolate sludge. Same great waste. Yugu. No. Puzzle piece on the back. Huh. Oh, there we go. They're stuck together. Fright cocktail. We have seen this one before. Del Monster. Cruelty. Fright cocktail. Frightening fruits and heaping horrifying syrup. And the back is at nationalgeriatric.com. We definitely have seen these. Brawl Park. Battling Franks. They're fighting each other. On the back you got Slackerjack. And then Deer Parts. We definitely have seen this before. Deer Parts. Another puzzle piece. Let's see. Let's go through another pack real fast. More 20-year-old gum for Bean. I'm gonna send you some, Bean. I'm gonna send you some. You have to promise me you won't eat it. As long as you promise me you will not attempt to eat it, I will send you some. Hair leg fertilizer. No. 4-minute fur made in France. No, don't wear short shorts, please. Puzzle piece. Deer parts again. Deer parts once again with puzzle piece. You can't make that promise. Oh, guess what we got? It's another magnet card. It's another magnet card. We haven't got one in a while. One of the magnet cards. It's a Big Muck. Oh, the snack for big mouths. Big Muck. Oh, it's disgusting. Blubberlicious. We remember this one, the Blubberlicious. And finally, and we've seen this before, Sunburn. Sunburn. So those were the silly CDs and the wacky packages. Before we go, I know this is kind of a long episode, but before we go, let's peek in on WWE Slam. Oh, you got ads? Okay. All right. While the ads are doing their thing, let's see if I can make more space for this. Make more space here. Let me put some sound on this so people can hear stuff. Whoa, you hear that, amigos? Well, those who aren't in ads, did you hear that? There are sounds to these ads. Look at this. So loud, though. Let me turn that down a bit. That was so loud. Let's see about the arcade. Let's see how loud this gets. Kind of loud, right? Oh, there's trades. Oh, Zeus King Dark has sent us a trade. We'll wait till Zeus shows up. We'll wait till Zeus shows up to mess with trades. When Zeus comes back, we'll mess with them trades. Whoosh. Let's see. I have a look over here. Universe, Elimination Chamber. Oh, you're back. Okay. Zeus, someone named Zeus sent me a trade. Oh, wow. I'll say yes. Let's see what comes up here. Oh, look, we got Io Shirai, I believe. Yeah, Io Shirai. And Nathan Frazier. Okay. And wait, does this do anything? Oh yeah, it does. It does. It has a little shimmer effect. Oh, Ray Phoenix. And Ray Phoenix. Thank you, Zeus. Thank you. Okay, now the big question. Okay, which card set should we try, Zeus? Should we do Luminaries? Should we do Luminaries? What else is there? Surprise Elimination Chamber is still around. Universe. Bunch of them around. Luminaries? Okay, let's go to Luminaries. You got a premium one, 1,000 diamonds. Guaranteed and iconic. Let's see what happens. First card is Uncommon Blake Monroe. Now we got a rare Kit Wilson. A rare Bronson Reed. Hey, there's a legendary, Zeus. There's a legendary card up next. A legendary. So the next card is going to be a legendary. What's it going to be? It's a Roman Reigns legendary. Okay. A Roman Reigns legendary. Okay. Then we got a Solo Sikoa rare. A Dirty Dom rare. Nathan Frazier uncommon. Okay, we got a Julia. Another Solo Sikoa rare. We got a Jacob Fatu super rare. Lola Vice uncommon. Raquel Rodriguez super rare. Ricky Saints. Now the next one's an iconic. The next one's an iconic. So Scott Hall. Okay, Scott Hall iconic. And another Lola Vice. Yeah. So, wow. A legendary, iconic. Okay. None of the Joshis that I'm chasing after, but yeah, the effects are loud as heck. Yeah, they're very loud. I know. I turned the sound on for whatever, but yeah, they were pretty loud. So, should I do another one? Let's see. What was Elimination Chamber? You're guaranteed an iconic in that one too. And then Universe. I wanted to do Universe. Because Universe, besides the iconic and all that stuff, you get 5 of these packs too. But I don't know. Maybe I should hold on to stuff. See what else comes out. I'm not certain. Maybe we'll just hold on to things. It's your diamonds, buddy. Right. So. Anywho, we'll save it for another time. But hey, that was Looking at Cards. Very long episode. Sorry about that, amigos. For this longer extended episode. Thank you for hanging out. We looked at some boxing cards. A lot of vintage cards tonight. Vintage boxing cards. Silly CDs. Wacky packages. All that stuff. Tomorrow we will be, depending on the weather. We might have bad weather. That might change some things. But weather, depending on the weather, we'll be doing music tomorrow night here on Twitch. Pedro Boy live. And then Friday, God willing, we'll be doing Art Jam. Zeus King Dark and I will be doing that. So we'll see about Saturday. I don't know about Saturday. We'll see about Saturday if Looking at Cards will be happening or not. We will find out. But yeah, we are going to go raid out. We are going to raid out. Let me see. Let me see who all is doing stuff. Trying to see. It's Pedro Ray. It's Pedro Ray. Woo-hoo. Whoa. And just that person you mentioned, are they streaming right now? Is that music streamer you mentioned streaming right now? I don't remember the name. Was it Scott Singh? Oh, he isn't right now? Okay. Let me see what this person's doing real fast. Before I decide. Okay. Well, no. He's done. Let me see. Let me see one more person. Let me see how long this person's been on. Oh, they've been on a while. Okay. Let's raid the real DJ Danny P. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Everyone, take care. Take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Be good to others. Everybody, take care. And let's go raid.